Welcome to Montana Matters. We're joined by Dr. Chad Abbey. He is with Billings OBGYN, a local business here in Billings focusing on women's health. We're talking today about cervical cancer, and this is the deadliest form of cancer worldwide. So very serious subject here. Dr. Abbey, what is cervical cancer?
Cervical cancer, it's a particular form of gynecologic cancer of the cervix, which is the very lower part of a woman's uterus. That's an area that goes through lots of cellular change every day. It has tissues that are continually healing themselves and renewing themselves, and that makes it a location that's very susceptible to cancer. So unfortunately, it's a cancer that doesn't have early signs or symptoms, and it's very hard to detect it without routine screening.
Okay, so what about the signs and symptoms? No early signs. Are there later signs?
Well, some of the earlier signs there are, but most women oftentimes tend to chalk it up to something else. Early signs would be like bleeding in between periods, bleeding after intercourse, sometimes clear discharge, which many things can cause that, so oftentimes it's ignored. The more advanced signs would be problems with urinating, pelvic pain, or sometimes numbness or swelling in your legs.
Okay, wow. So some symptoms that women really need to look out for, because this is, of course, the #1 deadliest form of cancer in the world. So,
well, for gynecologic cancers, yes, it is.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
So is there a screening or a test?
There is. So the cervical pap smear, which is part of a woman's annual well-woman examination, is really right now the only method we have of screening and detecting it early. And the goal of that is actually to catch it in the precancerous changes before it's actually cancer.
Okay, so you recommend that people come in and get those screenings. How often
Yes.
should they come in?
Starting at age 21, a woman should come in annually for her wellness exams. And then based off of the results that we get from the cervical pap smear, most women will actually end up with the pap smear every 3 years. And then after age 30, we can oftentimes start spacing those out to every 5 years, depending on whether or not they're normal screening exams.
Okay, so some good guidelines that women should really follow, and I know the doctors at Billings OBGYN just encourage everyone to come in for those screenings on a regular basis.
Yes, we do.
Can people prevent cervical cancer?
It can. It's actually the only form of cancer right now that's preventable with a vaccination. So starting at age 11, women can actually receive a vaccination series, the human papillomavirus vaccination, and it is very effective at preventing cervical cancer.
Okay, so prevention is an option, and that's what you're here today to do, is to educate people. So we want to thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Dr. Abbey is with Billings OBGYN, a local business here in Billings, talking today about cervical cancer, the importance of those screenings and the testing. For more information, they are located out on Zimmerman Trail on Billings West End. You can give them a call at 406-248-3607. You can visit their website as well, billingsobgyn.com. They do have some information about 4 questions about cervical cancer answered, so even more information on the website.
Yes.
Dr. Abbey, thank you so much for joining us, and
thank
you for supporting local business.